Okay, are you going to follow me? No, you're not. Good. And stay out. So yep, I need the standard exit here. It looks like I've already gone through that cannon, so I believe it just sent you to World 6 or something to that effect. I don't remember. What was I talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. So the standard exit of this really shouldn't be too hard. This is the game's first ghost house. Oh yeah, my Mario game, that would be ideal rant that was going on in the background and I forgot about twice now. Actually, if they just made Super Mario Sunshine DS, that would be better than any possible platformer they could ever make, so let's just go with that. Or if they made Wario Land 5 in the style of Wario Land 2 and 3, except with new graphics and new power-ups and even more content, even though the Wario Land series was too long to begin with. And is there something like in here? Well, there's a star coin, I remember that. Oh hey, I called it star coin for the first time in like a billion videos. Now I've just like intentionally calling him ace coin because ace coin is a better name, because I like to think I'm an ace instead of a star, because star is a pretty gay moniker if you ask me. But what is happening? I don't remember how you're supposed to get the regular exit here. I remember I dropped off into the secret exit and got confused, and I remember the first time I went through this, I just plain died. I think it was just like a missing wall I missed or something. I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard, because as I said, this is the first ghost house, and I'm missing the regular exit. Probably is just over here some... Ah! That Mario ruins Mario Siesta. That made a lot of sense, right? But yeah, best Mario game would just be Mario Sunshine 2. I don't think Mario Galaxy... Well, Mario Galaxy didn't deserve a sequel, but I do think Mario Galaxy 2 is a good game, and the fact it looks like a legitimately good game, and then the fact that it's basically Mario Galaxy. Oops, we finished it this time. Because, I'm sorry, Mario Galaxy just seemed really unfinished to me. I mean, it looked good for the first part, and then they just sort of like slapped together a bunch of remake levels and reused bosses, and it seemed like, and really the worst part of it all, I could have stood everything else. The final boss with Bowser wasn't so weak, and even ignorant GN Games Network agrees with me here. In that it really looked like you were going on to some not stupid final boss with a Bowser, whereas the final boss really was just a reskin of all the other 3 bosses except wildly harder, which I guess is a Super Mario 64 reference, although it sort of ruined everything. It should have been Super Space Dry Bowser, because he went into the lava planet. That would have been so cool, and I really like the concept of Dry Bowser for no real reason, just because I like characters getting alternate forms when they're undead alternate forms, I guess. So, I could edit out my Glumpa fail here with the falling and the off the ropes and the I don't like rope sections, but yeah. Oh yeah, and the game, the ideal Mario platformer, even though the ideal Mario game would not be a platformer. What? No, needs to have Siesta Mario, I'm sorry, and if you don't know what Siesta Mario is for some sick reason, first, how are you even on the internet? I thought you were supposed to know these things, but that's when you ground pound and Mario stays in that pose, like he's just finished a hard day of picking fire flowers for minimum wage. I mean, pretty obvious stuff, and I have no idea how I missed that. I guess the fact it wasn't just run into the wall instead of jump and run into the wall. I think I had that problem in other stuff too. Wop, 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 wop. Am I done yet? I think I actually found this and then died here and then couldn't find it again or something, I don't know. Okay, this is lots of fun. Oh, what are you, Big Boo? How are you over there? Is that made it look like that was the area, but I don't think it actually is there. Okay, that's definitely an area. Alright, coin party. Coin parties are nice, but I have partied way too hard with too many coins in this game for the entire walkthrough. I say that with a tint of irony because it's basically Let's Play with how slow I did it and how it was blind and how I'm commenting more than playing the game and stuff, but meh. So I still don't know if I'm gonna get to 1 billion points or whatever by the end of this. It seems feasible, but there's really not all that much left to do. Oh sweet, another mushroom house. Okay, so I'm hoping you don't have to go in every mushroom house, because the fact they respawn when you get all the star coins and then permanently respawn when you get all the exits makes me think that would be a bit of a silly thing to do. Oh yeah, and that's spoilers for, that's what your reward is for getting all the exits. Infinite 1-ups and, or not, yeah, infinite 1-ups, power-ups, and stars, even though stars are power-ups and can be obtained from some regular toad houses. Okay, this sends you to World 6, which is like just, World 5, not all that great. I thought World 5 was pretty cool, actually. It had some difficult parts, and it had probably the worst level in the game, which was slow raft that starts freaking out if you have more than 5 coins or enemies or micro Goombas on it. Pretty rad nonetheless. Oh gosh. Well, that was unexpected. I guess that was it. I've completed everything. What? I haven't gotten a million points. You have a loose definition of everything. I still think that should have been a secret exit there, that piranha. But anyway, now that I've completed everything, let's head out to the main screen. How do I get out to the main screen? Title screen. Well, I'd like to save first. That would be good. It might have auto-saved. I don't want to risk it. Well, that did not take me nearly as long as I thought. This is only going to be 2 more videos still. Whoops! Stupid buttons. I don't like the Wii Remote. It seems so horribly wrong to press 2 to select and press 1 to deselect and press cancel to cancel. Just sick. In my day, we had controllers with A button and B button and X button and Y button and R button and L button and Z button, and that was it. Even though the Wii Remote plus Nunchuck is effectively the same, and I don't really mind that all that much. And 5 stars. You know, back when they were really... Okay, I'm just gonna totally rant. So if you only cared about the game content, you can leave now. I'm sure you've already left if you really did. But I'm going to rant for a minute, so don't mind me. So, back pre-release, they mentioned something about, oh, if you beat all the levels without Luigi power, which I've never actually activated. It's if you die 8 times on a level, you get a Luigi block that makes Luigi do the level for you. That was supposed to be all controversial and stuff, except it wasn't at all ever, and no one cared, and it was just pointless because no one ever activated it if they were the type of person who would care about that kind of thing negatively. But, yeah, it said something about on the title screen you get a bonus for never activating them. I was thinking, oh, sweet, you probably get like a little picture of a Luigi or something, but now it's just like one of the stars, which is really just complete every level, which is due to the fact that it doesn't show a level is completed if you go through it completely as Luigi or partially as Luigi, I guess. I don't really know. I've never activated it. You've seen essentially all my attempts through this game. I did play through most of the game with my cousins once, which I've alluded to a couple times, but didn't really do anything special there. So this was overall a pretty fun game. Definitely recommend it. I'm sure if you're interested in it, you've already put it on your holiday time list or bought it or plan to buy it or something to that effect, but definitely a good buy. Maybe if you're a hardcore gamer and not really interested in the multiplayer aspect, you could probably beat it with a rent, and probably beat it 100% with a rent. I took a really long time, but that's because I imposed really dumb conditions like wait for my friend who cannot always be over here to be over here to do anything, and then I don't know, the whole walkthrough aspect made me feel like I should post what happens in each video, and having to go look at the videos instead of just coming up with a vaguely Mario related name and posting them all at once also slowed it down a bit, but that really has nothing to do with the game itself, does it now? Yeah, it's a pretty short game, as you should probably be able to see. It did take me a fair bit of time, but for all intents and purposes, I went through the game twice because I mean, what, I probably had a third of the levels all-star coins completed my first run. And, well, hopefully you enjoyed this walkthrough, and stay tuned. I'll be let's playing / walkthroughing Super Mario Galaxy 2 when it comes out, pretty much all other big Nintendo games, as well as various other games I like, and various old games I like, and all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty open to suggestions. You can check out my forums, which are linked on my user page on YouTube and under my website, the Tree Level. I'd go check it out. It's a bustling new forum full of activity for the world's first time, and I tend to answer more questions and be more open to suggestions from there than just on YouTube comments and stuff, because it shows you care enough to go do stuff like that. Although it doesn't mean like free pick what I do next, because most of the time I come up with ideas for what I want to do next and then totally ignore them myself, so it's sort of hard for other people to work with it. I don't know. But I've rambled for long enough. Maybe in the future you can expect some going through a free-for-all and coin battle with Ice to show what they actually are, because I'm not exactly sure myself, although I kind of doubt it, because it's pretty much the same thing as far as I can tell. Well, either way, again, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you later.